Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome back to another episode of KimUnity Soulutions Podcast, where we create conversations that empower, inspire, and collectively produce unifying solutions. It is so great to be with you all today. Where are you headed? That is the question for this episode. Where are you headed? Where are you going? What are your goals? Today, we're going to be approaching this question from multiple angles because there's so much that we have to take into consideration en route, right? Whether you realize it or not, we're either being intentional or we're drifting. We're heading somewhere, whether we are being actively engaging or not. Are you actively making decisions or are you just drifting? Are you moving with the flow? Are you letting others lead you? Are you not fully aware of your destination? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Because I want us all to succeed. I want us all to make it. And sometimes we just really have to put a plan together and think about, okay, who's with me? Where am I going? How long will it take to get there? Am I carrying too much baggage? Is it weighing me down? Is it slowing me down? Let's get to it. Now, this applies for either your personal life or your professional life, just like all of the episodes. Because what I've realized, and let me tell you why I even started this podcast. I started it because I was facing so many challenges in the workplace, and then I was also facing some of the same issues in my personal life. And so I had to really dive deep and realize, okay, why am I going through this? And then I realized, okay, the workplace is no different than life. And if I can resolve the issues in the workplace, then I can do the same outside of it. And so this whole podcast is about creating conversations that unify, that's mutually beneficial. So first things first, let's imagine for a moment that your life or your career is like a road trip. Okay, we're heading somewhere. Your destination, the place that you want to reach, it isn't a physical location, but it's more like a goal. It's your dreams, it's your values. What are you trying to reach, to obtain? What is your mission? In order to get there, you have to set that direction. You have to be intentional. We can't just float and get to where we want to be. We have to be specific. We have to think about the details. Because every choice that we make, we are adjusting our compass. Think about where you're trying to go right now. What did you do today that's pointing you in that direction? So if you're trying to lose weight, let's say you're trying to lose weight. What did you do that points you in that direction? Did you eat healthy? Did you exercise? Did you drink plenty of water? Are you cleansing? Are you detoxing? Are you getting sun? Like these are the activities that we have to take in order to reach that destination of losing weight. Are you fasting? Are you intermittently fasting? We have to take all that into consideration. So when we determine where we're trying to go, we have to make sure that those steps align with that direction. Otherwise, we're not going to hit it. And yes, life be lifing, as they say. But we have to make sure that we're not just doing busy work, or we're not getting distracted, or we are not letting something else throw us off course. Intentions are important. So much can pop up. It could be your job. Is it more demanding? It's requiring more time from you. A tough relationship. Or other things that pop up, a family member, something else that pops up that you know that you can tend to. But have you ever tended to so much around you that you've lost your own direction? You've lost your own path? These are things that we have to be paying attention to. So I challenge you right now to ask yourself, where is your compass pointed right now? Is it towards your goal, or is it away from it? Are you a little off? You might need a few more adjustments. Just something to think about. Direction. Okay, now let's talk about speed. That's the other factor that we have to take into consideration. How fast are you moving towards your goals? Are you constantly moving, constantly working, constantly striving, but not getting anywhere? Or are you going so fast that you're not taking your breaks? You're not taking that much needed rest? Are you stuck? Do you feel like you're in neutral? You can't make any moves. Maybe finances are limited. How fast are you going? How fast do you need to go? Do you need to slow down? These are just things that I want you to think about right now. These are things that I have to think about. I was going slow at first, trying to make sure everything's perfect, trying to get one thing drilled down. Then I realized, okay, there is no perfect. I need to make a decision faster, and keep pushing. Keep moving on to the next thing. But guess what? Now I'm at a spot where I'm just moving. I'm just taking all this action. Now I'm tired. Now I'm exhausted. So now I have to figure out a different way of going about it. I have to be more planned, more scheduled, automated, delegating. This will all help with speed. But you have to determine for yourself, do you need to speed up for the right reasons? Do you need to slow down? And don't get frustrated because you don't feel like you're progressing. Get in tune. Get a plan. Make steps. Make small goals. That's measurable. You want to lose this weight by when? How much weight? What are you going to do? Or you're trying to generate so many dollars worth of revenue. What are you going to do to get that? These are all things that we have to think about. The other point of that is make sure that we're not speeding through and not looking back. I know a lot of times people say, don't look back. There's nothing in your rear view, but you don't want to make the same mistakes that you've made before. Like, let's be realistic. Sometimes we can get caught up in the routine that we start experiencing the same mistakes that we realized and experienced previously. It's always good to reflect back to see, okay, what could I have done better? What should I have avoided? Is this the same as that? Finding the right speed matters, and knowing when to shift gears is vital. Cars don't just have a gas pedal, they have brakes too, so we have to figure out what to do when. We have to find that balance between momentum and memory, mindfulness, like reflection, that keeps us from burning out, that keeps us going in the right direction with the right amount of energy and positivity and wisdom. That is important. Are you visualizing this? Do you see this? Does it apply to you? What are you planning right now? We can get so caught up in just having the TV on and not watching it, not being tuned in, or watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts, but not really listening. Sit back and think it out. We don't spend enough time thinking. We've spoken about direction. We've spoken about speed. What about baggage? What all you got in your trunk? What is in your trunk? What kind of baggage are you carrying right now? What's weighing you down? What will weigh you down in the future? What are you wrestling with? What's something that you should have let go a long time ago, but you're just holding on to because of maybe past, maybe because of memories, relationships, titles, connections? Is that an asset or is that baggage? Is that an asset or is it a liability? What baggage are you carrying that you need to let go of? Because when you're riding around with a car full of junk, or a car that's overweighted, overloaded, you're using up more gas. You're using up more energy. You got to put more air in your tires. It costs. So we need to reflect and see, okay, what are we expending that we don't have to? Everything that we have with us, it should be giving us something. It shouldn't just be taking away. It shouldn't just be an expense. Are you just carrying weight that's not adding to you? And it doesn't have to be things. What about limited beliefs? What about unresolved emotions or thoughts? What is it that you haven't let go of? That's not physical. Is it weighing you down to reach your professional journey, your personal growth, your spiritual growth? Is it costing you speed? Is it delaying your destination? Is it delaying your arrival time? You're carrying around all this extra baggage. Are you tired now? Are you running on empty? Is your tank full or is it empty? How often do you have to refuel? Are you refueling? Or are you just driving it down until it's past E? That needle is all the way at E. We can't live like that. We can't move like that. We can't progress like that. We have to take time to rest. When you're on the road, on those long trips, we see those rest areas. There's a reason for it. We have to pull over. We have to get ourselves together. We have to let our mind rest, our bodies rest, our thoughts rest. We have to be prepared for the next leg of the journey. When is the last time you've pulled over? When is the last time you've refueled? When's the last time you've checked your oil? How is your health? What all are you taking on? What are you ignoring on your journey? How are you going to get there if you're not healthy? Come on now. Come on now. I bought a little pill container. Thank God I'm not taking major pills, but I bought a little pill container because I saw one of my accountability partners with one. It was such a good idea because I have a hard time taking pills. I just don't like it. But I make my own herbs, but I make them for everybody else, but I haven't been taking them. So I went ahead and bought this pill container. And I said, I'm going to start taking these pills. So it's not just about what you want. It is how you are setting yourself up to get it. So if I know that I'm having problems or I'm not dedicated to taking my herbs on a daily basis, what can I do to increase that probability? And so I bought this pill container and it's been helping. Because we can be tired and not just be work related. Our minerals and our vitamins, we may be depleted. We have to recharge. We have to regroup. We have to fill our tank up. I go to church on Sunday so I can get that boost of motivation and inspiration and build up that relationship. We cannot just continue to run full speed without anything in our system, without the vitamins and the nutritions, the vitamins and the nutrients and the water. We can't just jump out there getting on the road and we haven't checked our oil. I was reminding my cousin last weekend about how I remember her dad before he used to take us to Vegas. Every time we went to Vegas, he would take the car to the shop and get the oil changed, get the tires rotated. And we lived about maybe 3 or 4 hours outside of Vegas. But I remembered that, and I just told her that I really appreciated it, and I never forgot that. And so I expect that. This happened years ago as a child. And so that's what I expect from other men, right? I expect them to check the car before they get on the road. And so we have to do the same thing in our personal life, in our professional life, our family life. When we head out, when we get ready to do something, it can't always be on an empty tank. I won't even talk about the grade of fuel. Is it high quality? There's certain gas stations I don't go to because I want quality gas. Because if you keep putting something that is low quality or low budget into your car, it's going to mess up something else. It'll mess up the engine. It'll mess up the transmission. So I make sure that I put high quality on the front end so that on the back end, I'm protected. It's all about the long game. It's all about long term. The energy that you do have, make sure that you're not wasting it on things and people that don't matter. Save that energy. Utilize it wisely. Some people just like to argue and like to fight. I can't waste my energy on that. I just have to accept you for who you are. I take that back. I worded that wrong. I have to understand that that's who you are. I don't have to accept it, but I have to understand that's who you are. I don't have to tolerate it. I just have to understand that. And so knowing that, I don't have to waste my time on that. Does that make sense? I hope you're getting something from this. I hope that you're thinking about your goals and you're applying and thinking about what I'm saying as far as speed, what it takes to get there, your energy level, your destination. You know, like if you're leaving one place going to another, are you going to need the same resources? What does it look like? What's the weather like? Are you carrying around all these winter clothes, and they have no winter? Planning for a destination also requires that we understand the conditions. Have you done your research? Or are you just out here on a wing and a prayer? Who's riding with you? Who are you taking along the journey? Should they have a seat? Should you all be in the same car? Are you all really going the same way? Or you just need company? That's where we go wrong, is when we take people along just for the company, just for the ride. No, everybody can't go. It becomes more expensive, not just monetarily, but it becomes more expensive when you're tagging along other people for a totally different purpose. Are they going to be a distraction? Are you trying to take someone that you always end up getting into an argument or a fight, a disagreement? Are you focused and they want to party? Like what? Who's with you? What is the plan? Are they taking you off course, or are they aligned with your vision? Are they going to contribute to your journey? Are they on their own journey? Should you all be taking separate cars? You all can still get there, but it doesn't mean that you all have to go or use the same transportation. Now, like I said, It's important that we learn from our past. So that would be the rearview mirror. We have to make sure that we're not creating or making the same mistakes that we've made before. Are we learning our lesson? If we don't change our mindset, we start making the same decisions, the same choices, and we end up with the same results. We have to learn from that. We don't have to stay gazing in the rear view, but you do have to look back at it. Are you taking your patience with you? Is there traffic along the way? Are there detours? Does your phone die? GPS is not an option at the moment. Take your patience with you. Did you receive confirmation? Did you pray on it before you got on the road? This is where growth occurs. This is where we start to be innovative, resourceful. I heard somebody say, it's going to work or it's going to work. Are you ready to make it work by any means necessary? Are you taking the safer route? You know, the safer route is more crowded. These are all things to think about. When I ask people, I do these segments that I'll start posting, but when I start asking people, where are you headed? What I often hear them say is, to the top. To the top. I want to see you all at the top. How will you know when you get there? How will you know that you have arrived? You are designing this journey. You have received this vision of where you're headed. If you believe in God, He has already provided a way for you to get there. It's important that you take control of your direction, that you manage your speed, lighten your load, be aware of roadblocks and your fuel and your energy and the weather and your company that you keep. Be intentional is what I'm trying to get you to understand for wherever you're heading. Don't be a drifter, because when you look up, your days have become years. Your years have become decades. You have let years pass by because you thought of something, you said you wanted something, but you never took action to get there. Take action. Take action. Make a plan. Because I want to see you all at the top. I am your host, Kim the SME. As always, I am only speaking from my experience. These are all things that I've had to apply, that I've had to learn, that I've had to teach myself, that I've had to reflect upon, that I've had to go back and correct and redo You ever been in the car? This happened to me the other day. I was on my way to the gym in the morning and I realized I forgot my wallet. So I had to make a U-turn, come all the way back, and then go back out again. It's okay to make a U-turn because you forgot something. There's blessings in that turn. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope this was a message that you needed right now, that you needed to help you get focused and get clear and think about your surroundings and who you're with. And do you really have a plan, or is it just a wish? I hope that you stay inspired. I hope that you stay intentional. I hope that you keep moving forward. So the next time that someone asks you, where are you headed, you know exactly where you're trying to go, at least the direction, and you're taking the necessary precautions, and you're prepared, and you're motivated, and you're in tune. Until next time, peace and blessings, y'all.